Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in week 3. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll try the right side. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Busts through behind his pad. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Off the play fake. Under fire. He'll heave it deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here comes the option. The keeper on the option. Runs through a tackle. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. Off the play fake on first down. Swings it out to the flat. Hard-hitting tackle. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. A little release to the back. And they'll knock him down. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Pressure coming. Buried before he could blink.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. And after the failed connection on 2nd down, this offense faces a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The give to the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Rides to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-starting. Finds his tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They'll run the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ross. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Wide receiver going in motion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. It'll be a draw. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. He leaves it with the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass hits complete. Got room at the 35. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Breaks into the open. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Fights off a defender. Crosses the 30. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. But he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. It'll be 3rd and long. It's a draw. Nice move there. Got a little grass. The 30. At the 20. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right down the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Going to the running game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 2nd down coming up. Right back to him on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. Could be an alley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. He breaks a tackle.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Off play action. Going for the big play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Maybe some room here. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. They kick it away on 4th down. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Setting up the screen. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Got the quick completion. Could not make his way to the corner. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Makes it past the marker. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Wide receiver going in motion. Might be changing the route. Might as well give it to him again. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the West Virginia.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Unloads quickly. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. They boot it away on 4th down. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Pulls it on the option. There he goes. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It's complete to the left. Bulldozes his way through. Snags it, and there's running room. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to pass. He's got it down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He'll do it himself. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the single back, and he'll be brought down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got it set up on the outside. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to the ground with the running back. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick catch on 3rd down. Works his way forward, has enough for the first down. Ball spotted at the 32. 6th play of the drive coming up. The RPO, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Delayed handoff. It's Morris. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got the tight end. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He rifles one deep to the left. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Good, solid tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go right back to him. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's open on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll keep it on the ground. Shakes off the defender. And they'll drag of the 3rd quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the right. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. On 4th down, going to the air. Slings it downfield. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Ready to try the point after. Splits the uprights. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be knocked down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The run inside. It's Morris. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Well, you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to take off, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
To the air on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's 2nd and long. On the ground with the counter. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Here's a little room there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Quarterback keep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. trying to pick up a first down. Now the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On third down, he drops to throw. Got a man in the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Snap in the shotgun. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, need to keep that drive alive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Morris. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. It'll be 3rd and long. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Not a lot of room to field this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive with a pass. He lofts one down the sideline. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or two.
And this is why you keep...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Here's a throw downfield late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He wants a big play here late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a three-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.